Chapter 4 Season 4 is only 3 weeks away, and with that said, leaks are pouring out by the day, even on the lead up to the final update 25.30. Today, for that reason, we cover some brand new Season 4 trailer leaks, which further confirm we're not seeing a live event to end off this season, a ton of brand new Season 4 features, and even things upcoming in Chapter 5 that you definitely won't want to miss out on later this year. It would put a giant smile on my face and cheer up Charlie the Charcoal Pug if you could enter code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop right now. Literally, I believe one of the shortest codes to enter, and it greatly supports us and the channel. Last video I asked you guys to name this emote, and here's a ton of hearted comments on screen right now that got it right. This now, however, is our new emote, so let me know what this is down below in the comments, and if you get it right and your comment gets hearted, it could be showed on screen in the next video. And considering we're incredibly close to 2.55 million subscribers, whilst you're clicking buttons, hit the button, turn on all notifications. After all, it only benefits you, as we do try and give different subscribers every single day, with proof for that on screen right now. Diving straight into it all before we reveal all the juicy Season 4 intel that you definitely won't want to miss that we're seeing develop right in front of our eyes. For those that don't know, or perhaps right now when you're watching, we may be in version 25.30, which is happening August 8th, and we knew that because of the fact this Mythic in the Future Armor collaboration that came in 25.20 was stated by data miners and Epic Games to be actually only staying in the game until the next update, meaning 25.30, and that being August 8th. 25.30, just like the one prior, 25.20, bringing along a huge collaboration full of item shop skins, map changes, mythics. In case you've been living under a rock and haven't seen either the Jujutsu Kaisen collaboration actually leaked previously, the item shop skins, but also the reveal trailer from Epic Games or Fortnite on their official YouTube channels actually stating when it will be upcoming, August 8th, again matching this final update date. As all of these 3 outfits were leaked to be coming to the item shop, and a 4th one was shown in the trailer, it's been speculated as of now if this character right here on screen, the name of it is going to be a free skin within a limited time or mini battle pass. Whether or not this is just one mini battle pass section like most wanted in Chapter 4 Season 1 or Chapter 4 Season 2, a paid and free version, I guess we'll have to wait and see, but obviously it correlates to the theme of seeing a mini battle pass every single season of Chapter 4 so far. Chapter 4 Season 4, for those that don't know, version 26.00, meaning the 26th season of Fortnite, as that's the one we're entering. It's the final time for Epic Games to be able to change the end date of this season according to the battle pass in 25.30 displayed, as it currently states in 25.20. August 25th is when it ends. Honestly, it doesn't look like this is going to be changing, considering the hashtags are scheduled for next season releasing, including the reveal of the name like this season is Fortnite Wilds, as Sheena states right here, 2 days or 48 hours prior to August 25th being the 23rd. Unless they were absolutely certain to release it that date, they wouldn't have done this and revealed it that early on, considering this leak last season, you know, revealing 4 out of the 8 battle pass skins in this key art. This would have been a sucker punch in the throat for Epic Games, seeing this like a week or 2 early, of course, spoiling the next season. Even more confirmation that's just poured out, breaking news when I'm recording where I'm having to re-commentate into. Sheena tweeted out the first Chapter 4 Season 4 teaser will very likely be posted Monday, August 21st. Fortnite has scheduled a new advertisement tweet on this day, which usually is used for teasers, which could literally be anything. They usually tease the battle pass skins in the overall theme and name of the season, like in the prior 2 that you're seeing on screen right now examples of. Speaking of this key art or a different variant of it, apparently it correlates or directly teased this entire time that Jujutsu Kaisen would be upcoming in Fortnite. The reason for this being is because, as you can see right here, this glowing llama that never came to the game as of now anyways can be seen in the background, which players think will be carrying the mythics for Jujutsu Kaisen upon its collaboration and arrival within Fortnite. As you can see, this character right here has some glowing energy surrounding him directly like this. Either way, as for this mythic ability or weapon, I'm guessing once we pick it up, even if it is from these llamas or not, it's going to be like this power punch shown in the trailer for Jujutsu Kaisen. Reverting back to the version of next season, the update itself, 26.00, the 26th season of Fortnite, supposedly according to G-Matrix Games from looking in the game's files, Season 4 isn't the last season of this chapter, as like Chapter 3 being an annual chapter with 4 seasons inside, supposedly 27.00 is Chapter 4 Season 5, confirmed by the fact that 28.00 is Chapter 5 Season 1. It looks like this is definitely going to be happening to end off the year Chapter 5, considering the annual chapter kind of trade that they seem to be going with now to keep Battle Royale alive in Fortnite as much as possible. Also confirmed by the fact that the Jurian live event that's been worked on since last season that we initially believed to be a Chapter 4 Season 2 live event that never came to be, apparently at the start of December it's going to make us go into a black hole-like state, shutting off the servers for a longer period of time than a season transition downtime, as it's a chapter transition. Why have I mentioned this before even jumping onto the Season 4 trailer stuff? Well, because I'm recording this video prior to August 8th rolling around, when you're watching perhaps if it's even after that date, and the Jujutsu Kaisen collaboration brings a mini battle pass. This of course means hands down we're going to be seeing one throughout every season of Chapter 4, and that update 27.00, instead of being a brand new season, could be a mini or limited time battle pass for the LEGO collaboration that's going to be absolutely huge, with Epic Games supposedly supposedly alongside Chapter 5, making it a must-succeed initiative. This would be the first whole version of an update to simply be a collaboration or update within a season instead of a brand new one, and that would make after August 25th until December 3rd anyways, when we're going to be seeing the Jurian live event, 100 days long. If we were to have 2 seasons in between this period, of course they'd only be 50 days long, which either way or either or I'm happy with, as between this period of August 25th to December 3rd we're also going to be seeing Fortnite which, if the LEGO collaboration is primarily focused around UEFN or creative, or even like challenges within that so we don't see a limited time battle pass, somebody over on Twitter made a concept limited time battle pass for Fortnite. Honestly, I think this is definitely what they should not only do for Fortnite in terms of earning free rewards, as it's literally way more hype than just random rewards that we can earn on the quest tab, but also do this for the Winterfest free rewards we can earn, despite of course adding also at the same time the log cabin and presents we can open every day in Chapter 5 Season 1. Despite it being a no-brainer that Epic would add presents back this year and every consecutive year for the winter event over Christmas, data miners have been able to confirm the fact that we're going to be seeing a ton of content like never before this year is out, of course meaning a huge winter event, obviously entailing free presents and rewards to simultaneously be upcoming once again. When Chapter 5 inevitably does roll around, however, what do you guys speculate is going to be the innovated feature in terms of something we've never seen before? For instance, this user on Twitter said, what new game mechanics do you think Chapter 5 is going to introduce? I personally hope we see wall running. Chapter 3 we got sliding, sprinting and mantling as seen in the image, and hurdling, well, despite it being vaulted, we got that shown and introduced for the first time in the Chapter 4 Season 1 trailer alongside augments. So what does this mean for Chapter 5? It looks like it's not Jules Dev, another insider who confirmed the Chapter 2 finale artwork and when it would be occurring, stated that wall running and kicking off walls is now being play tested for Chapter 5 Season 1, which of course the new map and island for Battle Royale of Chapter 5, as we do see a different map every time per chapter, will cater more so toward this brand new movement. Alongside, speaking of innovations for Chapter 5, the mini battle pass confirmed for that season, firstly of the chapter, is the racing mode, as Sheena tweeted out details about the upcoming racing mode. The casual mode will have 12 maps, ranked 4 maps, there will be time trials and tutorial modes. Release date Chapter 5 has its own battle pass, a garage menu in the lobby, and you can also unlock multiple cars and I'm guessing customize them in this lobby. Sheena initially did leak prior to the season starting of Chapter 4 Season 3 that it would be upcoming in Chapter 4 Season 3 itself with a limited time battle pass, as he states there'll be 2, meaning a normal one and of course what he anticipates to be this racing LTM one, the event going live with the season, but this never came to be. Obviously for good reason too, as Hypex, when talking about it, compared it to be very similar to Mario Kart in terms of mechanics. Supposedly there will be demolition when cars collide, there will be new drifting mechanic and drifting boost, there will be a new overstay mechanic. If you hold accelerate during countdown you'll gain the initial boost, and you'll also be able to use Rocket League's Octane vehicle. Car movements will be affected by stuff like mud and ice, you can control your car mid-air and do tricks, and you can supposedly activate supersonic speed. To prepare for this, of course, we have a ton of cool maps out right now in terms of racing cars around, such as the Rainbow Road or Rush one you're seeing in the background right now. Without getting too far ahead of ourselves, however, before all of this comes to be, we're expecting to see in 25.30 the full construction of the apparatus, and not only that, the astral map in the sky, which as you can see in the animation seems to show some sort of moon or spherical structure approaching the island furthermore. With the introduction of this, are we going to see something off the outskirts of the island in the starless void that Optimus Prime described in his voice lines, alongside the fact that formidable enemies, meaning the last reality, have taken notice that the power that once flowed through this island has grown weak, meaning the 0 point? Echo had a good theory on this. The apparatus is tracking a moon. The how and why is yet unknown. We should get some answers in just 3 days, meaning 25.30. There's 4 possible scenarios. Ice moon crashes and unleashes creatures and weapons. It's another kind of moon that'll crash. The cube cradle being this giant spherical structure, which is literally the biggest thing out of anything in the Fortnite universe, or something completely different. If you didn't know, the last reality are confirmed to return, despite the Optimus Prime voice lines teasing this. Zyg and Choppy's ray gun being alien characters to the last reality or soldiers that were initially introduced in Chapter 2 Season 7 with the UFO or mothership coming over the island. Speaking of the mothership, look how small it is compared to the cube cradle next to also the flipside island of Chapter 2 and 3 in terms of scale comparison. This exact alien weapon, Zyg and Choppy's ray gun, is making a reappearance in mythic form next season, of course, alongside other mythic unvaults such as Gunner's Stinger SMG, implying he's not only an NPC boss on the island but also the Foundation. After trying to chase Jenna in the events of Chapter 3 Season 2 in this reality, he returned to the island with Jones for the Chapter 3 Season 3 cinematic, then leaving before getting consumed by Chrome in Reality 0, his mask behind underneath the mighty monument, which the Paradigm said he wouldn't do intentionally. Nolan Mustard also confirmed in a podcast that the 7 storyline isn't over, which apparently could be continued in the new Fortnite x Marvel Zero War comics releasing in January 2024, according to Sheena. Speaking of Donald Mustard, he's also teasing what could be happening in the cinematic trailer or to start up next season. The thing that's ruining the reality, as he states in his bio in capital letters, well, being Chapter 4 that's pulled together from different ones. The first tweet in months, of course, was just this image of, well, some sort of metal barrel as a fire with logs inside upon being flipped, spelling out the number 4, obviously foreshadowing that the Chapter 4 island, or in Season 4, the lore and development of what this astral map brings to the island is either going to set a large area of it on fire, or it's implying the complete eradication and destruction of the island overall, ending off the chapter. It seems lava is inevitable to be upcoming as a part of some sort of location map change or biome next season, as not only is the Zero point in the files right now codenamed Petrified, just like in its Chapter 2 Season 6 state in hibernation or protection of the inner core of itself, but from digging into the game's coding that literally no other YouTuber or data miner is talking about, apparently there's zero lava, and this of course correlates to the theory again that we're going to be seeing a volcano map change, as despite it literally being in the game's coding worked on prior to this season releasing, which we thought was upcoming but never came in Fortnite Wilds. Upon launch of the season, Fortnite Wilds of Chapter 4 Season 3 in itself, in the Battle Pass we have so many cosmetics like this sticker, contrail, and even harvesting tool in relation to everything surrounding a volcano or molten lava and volcanic rocks. Innovator Sloan revealed to have survived the smash of the tank in the Collision Live event from actually closing the hatch door just before the mecha team leader did this, as this tank was fully intact, floating around shut in space in the Chapter 4 trailer, then of course actually revealing the Innovator Sloan version of the Fortnite surveys at the end of the Chapter 4 Season 3 trailer. Her primary mission, for those that don't know, is to get the apparatus working by looking at the glyphs wrote on these walls behind all of these jungle branches and trees, which lets us know she's not only going to be involved in the next cinematic trailer, but even the next startup event for Chapter 4 Season 4, as it looks like, as we saw the Zero Crisis finale upon starting up Chapter 2 Season 6, this is going to be happening again, a startup event with confirmed dialogue files on some sort of event server being updated for Innovator Sloan, whether this be the Chapter 4 cinematic it's implying she's going to be talking in, or this event, which we know Epic Games are currently testing, as the codename Play Astral is being developed in the files, which could be as Epic Games are testing the files in relation to the Astral map, of course ending off this season that's introduced in 25.30, playlist_astral, whether this is being developed for the finale event of this chapter overall or not, we will have to wait and see, but obviously if that isn't the case and we don't see any form of events, it's going to be a similar launch to what we saw in Chapter 4 Season 2 with developments toward the end of Chapter 4 Season 1, or like the launch of Chapter 4 Season 3 with developments toward the end of Chapter 4 Season 2, foreshadowing what would be upcoming. From taking a look at the Fortnite surveys, the unreleased section anyways, these are currently everything that Epic Games have revealed to us. I'm guessing they're going to release another survey very shortly soon. Out of all of these though, it's crazy to think you're not only looking at Chapter 4 Season 4 Battle Pass skins, but even ones for Chapter 5 Season 1 and beyond. Feel free to pause the video to get a better look at these. It's on Fortnite.gg, which I'll have linked in this video's description. You can even create your own tier list of 8 outfits, as we do see 8 outfits each season, of course, making up what you'd like to see in Chapter 4 Season 4. One of which though we know definitely is a collab skin, as we do see a collab skin every season, whether level 100 like Optimus Prime, or even Eren Yeager and Geralt of Rivia before that being the unlockable skins in Chapter 4 Season 1 and 2. Said collab skin may have also been confirmed or been teased this entire time, as it makes sense right in front of our eyes for Chapter 4 Season 4, as Aiko brought to my attention in this wish list of his. Season 4 wish list: Ancient Egypt / Halloween theme, Last Reality Return, Last Reality outfit in Battle Pass, Desert / Alien biome, new kinetic item, continuous lore leading to Chapter 4 end and better augments, but the one I covered over was Ahsoka in the Battle Pass from Star Wars, as Season 1 of her new series actually releases on August 23rd, so all of this matches up, providing this season ends on August 25th and we see Chapter 4 Season 4 released the same day after downtime. Personally, my wish list is the Herald returning as she bridged the storyline development between Chapter 3 and 4, without of course us knowing too much about her literally sacrificing herself, becoming this mini version of the reality tree that's now no longer there thanks to the earthquakes and jungle biome falling into the island itself, revealing itself. As we've already shown the Fortnite surveys, we do have another amber looking version of her, and Serenade, don't forget, was a character introduced in Chapter 4 Season 1 or 2 to do with both chrome and water. She was an NPC at the Monolith structures, and speaking of Amber itself, supposedly according to Restro, who made this huge theory, Serenade could have been a character actually trying to revive the Herald with water powers, as Amber needs this to actually be created. As you can see in today's thumbnail, of course, this is literally a concept that I've had an artist make early of the Amber Herald skin, so drop a like if you'd like to see this come to the game or be involved in the Season 4 cinematic. Subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any future uploads, and don't forget to enter code FM1 inside the Fortnite Fortnite item shop now or the next time you log on. As for other videos, click this one I picked out for you on screen right now if you haven't watched it already, whilst you also wait for the very next one I do publish on the channel.